Hey everyone, welcome to the Whelpdom. Welcome to solo sessions right here in the Whelpdom, which is one of my favorite features that we've embraced on this channel. And I really like it because it gives me a chance to do stuff on my own. It gives our patrons a chance to connect with us outside of, when the three of us are together, or two of us, or whoever. I don't know, it's just a little slowed down, a little more intimate, a little more realistic. I like this. So I am so happy that Mila G requested this one again, another Dirty Loop song. I'm ready for this. This is Hit Me.
Hit me, hit me. Came off a ride, just like a normal guy, but my tone changed round midnight. Left you message 100, wish that the all could be deleted. Your number is singing not a threat. I'm sick and tired, but deep inside I know I'm screwed if you don't call me. Hit me, baby, I'm going crazy. Hit me, kiss me with your raps. Hit me, baby, I'm going crazy. Hit me, call me up, but this will be the end. Last time I saw your face, you told me something like how I can't be replaced. I left a message 1000. I guess I must have broke the server. Something, 'cause all I'm getting is silence ringing. Quite honestly, I'm screwed if you don't call me. Hit me, baby, I'm going crazy. Hit me, kiss me with your raps. Hit me, baby, I'm going crazy. Hit me, call me up, or this will be the end.
This six-string bass. Yeah, it is.
Left your message 1000. Wish that they all could be deleted. Your number is singing all the that I'm sick and tired. I'm screwed if you don't call me. You don't call me. Baby, I'm going crazy. Kiss me with your raps. Baby, I'm going crazy. Call me up, for this will be the end of this will really be the end. Give me butter, you give me this will be the end. Hit me.
Oh, wow. Okay, wow. All right. A couple of things I want to talk about with this. So we're on song 3 with Dirty Loops. This one, and I could tell already because I went in blind. That was the request for this one. It was going blind, open to the public, so public gets to watch all this. No context whatsoever. So my thoughts were going into this is like, because it's not a cover, obviously. This one's it's one of their own original content, as what I'm assuming is the case here. Now, I haven't read anything yet. I'll just read what Jamila says here. Dirty Loops have done a crap ton of covers before they tapped into their own songs. This was their first original song, came out about 12 years ago. Wow. Okay. Oh, and a little bit more here from so 2 years ago, this is their encore song. Did that run and I almost threw my shoe. It was so good, right? You can't. There's too many things that are so good. That's the wrong phrase. There are a crap ton of things that are so good in this, starting with his voice. It's so weird to see him pull off. I won't say that. I'm amazed. I'm amazed at how good his sound is for his voice. It's the curse of really good musicians. I don't know why this is. Why is it that bands like this and Snarky Puppy and others who are just so good, they're in like leagues above so many other musicians, they end up being kind of like so and so's musician, or the guitar guy that plays for this person. Not that that's a bad place to be like, I don't know, Beyonce's guitarist, or Taylor Swift's drummer, or all those things, right? Those are all very, very like top tier positions to hold. But why isn't it that they are as celebrated, if not more, than those same artists? Because I mean, here's the other thing: like, while Taylor Swift and Beyonce and Bruce Springsteen, even, they're all very, very excellent musicians in their own right. What often makes them sound so good is that they've got great musicians that work with them. And I'm not trying to say these guys are second-rate musicians. They are fantastic. They're so good. Like, his voice is better than most musicians, like most singers, right? Like, it even looked like he was doing it sounded almost like it was auto-tuned in some parts, but I could tell, you could see his throat's moving to make that sound. So it's not auto-tuned, it's him actually like changing his voice and doing these little variations in his. So he's fantastic as a singer. He's just like miles above most other singers. And yet, like, I've never heard of them. I've never heard of Dirty Loops. Okay, and then that's the response right there. You can't put them in a box. I agree. They're harder to put into a box. And as you said, they did a crap ton of covers before they tapped into their own songs. To me, that's just like that's the curse of every musician that is really good. It's like, you can be really good, but so much of like breaking out and making it big is luck. And I don't know. I'm kind of assuming these guys are bigger now. I hope they're still together. Obviously, I think they are. Yeah, I don't know the bigger story here. I don't know if they're just kind of like pushed to the side, like Snarky Puppy gets pushed to the side. As far as I can tell, they're probably similar in that same vein. They're not selling out, Madison Square Gardens. Not that that's a measure of greatness, by the way. I prefer going to venues that are small like that anyways. Like, my preference is not massive stadiums with thousands and thousands of people. My preference is like intimate little theaters, getting to hear really good musicians that only a handful of people know about anyways. That's where my own preference goes to begin with. At the same time, I'm always like, but I want them to have what's deserved. Anyway, I really like these guys. To me, they're crossover of great music, like fun to listen to music, and like incredible musicians is often rare, and sometimes they end up being either too weird for too many people, or not weird enough for others. I don't know. It's kind of like okay. Oh, there you go. I kind of assumed that, and I think I'm right. They're not as big as they should be, bigger than they used to. The venue you saw them was small, standing room only. That's where I would enjoy listening to them, is in that kind of a small, but it's packed because the people who are there really love the band. Yeah, that was awesome. Thanks, Jamila. I'm still very new with Dirty Loops. Oh, that's what I was going to mention. I didn't really. I said everything about the singer. I want to talk a little bit about the bassist. The bassist is pretty wild. He's got a real funky thing going on with his hair and his look. Obviously, that's kind of his thing. But then, like, we've seen him at other venues. I think he's plays a different bass, because that was I was really trying to make sure I was right. I thought it was a 6 fretted bass. Didn't know those were a thing. Obviously, it's not hard to add another string to a bass, but like, I've seen 5 string bass, and obviously most basses are 4 string. This was a 6. I've never seen that before. Maybe that's a thing for like really professional session musicians who are just so good they can just play anything. But he plays that thing like he's just so fast. And then the other one is the drummer, who again reminds me of Snarky Puppy's drummer. That kind of like unpredictable drum beat that you don't know exactly what notes he's going to play, the way that he's playing it. Yeah, that's like Jazz 101, obviously, but it's that fusion jazz sound that we talked about in the last one. It still keeps you moving, but it's kind of like, oh, ooh, you just keep hearing the note that's like, oh, where'd that one come from? And it just keeps it moving in an unpredictable but fun way. Yeah, I think I love that. Oh, that's so cool. The bassist drummer have a side project called Songs for Lovers, but we will get to that. Okay, they're just instrumentals. Well, because they don't have a voice like the dude. I got to get their names, because like we're 3 songs in and I still haven't really got their name. Or you told me the names and I just blanked on their names. So singer, drummer, and bassist. You told me their names. Go one more time and then we'll wrap this up. For me, it's a yes, please. As far as doing more of these, I'm very, very much enjoying Dirty Loops. I did listen to the first one. I can't remember the name of it because I added it to my workout list and it came up this morning while I was at the gym. I've already forgotten the name of it, but yeah, I enjoyed that one this morning. Okay, here we go. Jonah is the singer, Henrik is the bassist, and Aron is the drummer, and they're from Sweden. Yeah, amazing. Dirty Loops, check them out if you haven't checked them out before. If you're watching us just because you're watching one of my solo sessions, or if you are a big Dirty Loops fan and you want to help others carry that torch, or music that you can tell that you think that I might enjoy, send us a solo session request. Check that out. See you out there, Welcome, and see you in the next one.
I come from planet Will. I come from planet Will.